crap. I literally messed up by. I'm like.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So the reason why this card right here is different from the color beast compared to this one,
Yeah.
because so we have something called the ride deck. When we start the game, we start off with this card right here, the grade 0, which is
Always?
our starter. Yes, both players start on that side, and every single turn we're going to draw a card and then move on to the next one. Once we do that again, go to the next one. And then lastly, to our final Vanguard, which is our like main unit that we want every turn. This is our win condition, how we win the game.
Leonorn.
Yeah, Leonard.
She looks like Sailor Moon.
I really like her vibe. And the reason, also the other thing is that
Look at his case.
I only chose these colors because in official tournaments and settings, your ride deck needs to be a different color from your main deck. So this is where we keep our
That's
draw
your
cards.
main deck though?
Yes, this right here is main deck for this deck right here. Iampauly. To kind of explain sort of what that card I showed you. Card you picked out is this card, Bubble Mine. It does two things. One is that it feeds a resource called your soul.
That's the one that I picked out, right?
Yes.
You guys, I picked out a badass card, bro.
I mean, it's one of the best cards in this deck, I'm gonna be honest. It does two things. It fills up a resource called your soul, which is everything, every card underneath your current Vanguard. So if this is my current Vanguard, these 3 cards are my soul. If this is my current Vanguard, these 2, etc. That's what's the first goal, but its main goal is to provide something called countercharge. This right here is called damage. Whenever we can't guard an attack, we do something called a drive check or a damage check, where we would take the top card of our deck, reveal it to both players, and if it has something called a trigger unit, this does not, we activate that effect. Otherwise, regardless, it goes for damage. This is an important resource as every deck basically needs to use this. To counterblast means we're turning a card from our damage zone face down. If we have no cards that are face up, we cannot counterblast. This card helps to rectify all of that. Essentially is once this swings, it performs whatever actions it may do, and after that battle is initiated, this is going to move from the soul, countercharge. Or flipping this base up. It's important because this particular deck uses a lot of counter. So if I'm playing very aggressively, like taking a whole bunch of damage early, or defensively, where I guard as much as I can while keeping this to a minimum, this is going to help regardless, making sure I have future plays. Thus, it is one of the best cards in this deck.
Wow.
Very
So what's a normal like hand look like, a normal duel or something? I don't know.
The Vanguard, what separates Vanguard from other card games is it's very much a battle of hands. At the beginning of each game, we're going to start off with 5 cards, our mulligans, etc., etc. Let me actually pick out cards. So, let's say, for the sake of demonstration, we have this card, Bubble Mine, we're all familiar with. These other cards, and this. Boom. Sorry, that's Japanese. I did not want to bring my English copy.
You have an English copy
Yeah.
of the same cards?
Yes,
Bro,
because this isn't legal in
you have
tournaments.
got to- oh, is it really?
No, because
So
it's,
why do
it's
you have it then?
because I got it in Japan.
Oh, you got it in Japan. Oh,
Yeah.
so you're legit.
Hey, see,
Legit, bro.
to be fair, I only got this because I got this. Japan got it early, so I just said screw it and I bought it.
While you were there, though.
Just going on a trip with.
Don't downplay it. Bitch, I've never been to Japan. So what?
Well, I mean, it was fun.
Ever. I've never been to Japan.
I mean, I know a lot.
Ever.
It's what I would do to go back.
Oh, what would you do to go back?
Oh Lord.
Ew.
Moving on. What you'll
Who would
notice.
you murder to go back?
I don't know. I'll probably find a job again. I think that's step 1.
Mm.
So This is
School's
what.
not enough to go back to Japan? School's not enough to go back. How much is it?
Let's see.
What, yen, right? Yen?
Yen there, but that's kind of just an issue. I think it was around a little more than $2,000 for the trip, just for all the flights and like extra accommodations. Everything else,
$2,000 there and back?
yes.
There, back, hotel?
It was very expensive.
$2,000?
About I burned almost basically all my money on it. I'm very broke.
I mean, if you're saying it was only $2,000 for everything though.
I think I spent more than that, but like just to,
No, I need
like,
a roundabout answer because I was thinking about Japan like
I
4
don't
days
think that
ago.
big. It's expensive.
I was just thinking about Japan.
It's just expensive, man. I don't know what you want. It's very
I
expensive.
want the goods, I want the deeds, and I want everyone who has to go with it. Okay,
Alright, well,
so this is a regular schmegular dega. Can we see the other side of the cards?
oh yeah.
Or is that the other side of the case?
No, this is just out of the sleeves, particularly.
Oh, okay. Who's that? What's her name?
This is Corn from Fire Emblem. I'm a huge dork. This is not legal, but it's very funny to me.
Oh,
The sleeves themselves are not legal.
his name. What's your name?
Matthew
Oh yeah, no. What's your last name?
Munoz.
Niños.
Munoz.
Munoz.
M-U-N-O-Z.
Ooh, so we got Matthew Munoz on camera. He's a black market expert because
Well.
he has all this illegal stuff.
The sleeves and this card particularly. I can switch them out.
Look how bold he is, bro. He don't give a damn. He like, yeah,
It's just
illegal.
with friends, man.
It's like, yeah, it's illegal, but we gonna play that draw 4 anyway.
Alright.
I know it's literally not it.
To further explain what a lot of cards are, this is sort of what hands are going to look
Should I
like.
sit on that side so I can see more so? Can't stay.
These here are just our basic units. These are the things that do a lot of not heavy lifting, but contribute to our main goal, which is our vanguard. In particular, these things help with maintaining resources, getting your numbers, and just helping the deck do what it wants to do. This right here is simply called an order card, where there's 2 types. There's a normal order and a set order. Set orders essentially stay on the field and stay there unless otherwise. Maybe a deck wants to put this to your graveyard / drop zone, or whatever methods. We can only play a single order no matter what once. So if I want to play this, I can't play any more orders for this turn. This is one and done. This right here is PG, or Sentinel. I mentioned that Vanguard's card are hands, and how this works is it's a very big numbers game. We're adding a whole bunch of numbers, and we just attack each other. If you cannot...
That's not very nice.
If you don't have enough cards to guard a very big attack, this is basically a guaranteed way to guard it. For a discard 1, or if this is one of 2 cards you have left in your hand, you can ditch this, and the guard...
What's that guy's name?
This one?
Yeah.
Strogomars? I actually don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's like German. I don't know why. This is kind of what I was saying earlier with a trigger unit. This is trigger. This is basically the main way we guard attacks, as these have the highest shield value right here. 1500. You see these 2 cards only have 5,000 each, and this one has...
Wait, we both said 1,500, 15,000.
Oh, 15,000. Whoops.
Bro, we're both in college.
We don't even count the zeros. We just say 15.
Okay.
So, you see this little icon right here?
Yeah.
This is a trigger. This is important for 2 kind of things. I had already mentioned a damage zone, so remember, we take the damage.
Yeah.
At this point, we would activate this effect.
But that says in the front.
Yes.
So like...
Well, okay. The reason why it means is when this trigger is revealed during a damage or a drive check, it gives 10,000 to the front. So for that turn, every unit here, which there's only 3, like this, for example, these 3 units in front gain 10,000. There are other triggers effects. This one's a front. This is a crit. And I believe I have a heal as well.
A heal?
Yes.
So literally whatever damage gets done in what side is it? This side? On this side?
Yeah, the damage would be right here.
Oh, damage. Okay, so whatever damage gets done, like the heal takes the amount of the heal on the side of the card takes off the amount of damage. Like
not the amount. You're close.
Close? Okay.
What a heal does is if you have the same number of cards in this damage zone as your opponent or more, whenever it's revealed, no matter what, you can take a card, any of these cards, your choice.
Let's flip one over and see.
It would be a PG.
Okay. So how many points is that? How many points?
It's
of
not
damage?
points.
I mean, how many?
The goal is to beat your opponent. Your opponent's vanguard needs to be 6. The moment your damage zone hits 6 cards, you instantly lose.
Okay. So the heal would go instead of
There's 2 ways.
three
Remember, as
cards,
long
it would
as
take
it's
away
revealed.
one card.
Let's say, for example, I'm at 3 and my opponent's at 3. When I reveal this for damage, I still get to heal 1, but essentially this card replaces it.
But still,
I would
you
still get
still
the-
have to take.
But now it's also think about the other important thing where I mentioned drive checks.
Yeah.
Now this is where
What is a drive check again?
Vanguard. I'm expanding it.
Okay.
Well, I'm expanding it right now.
All right.
It's mostly an ability tied to the Vanguard themselves. There's sometimes other units can do it, but mostly Vanguard does it. When your Vanguard swings, we perform something called a drive check. Every Vanguard has 1, but grade 3 Vanguards has something called twin drive. It's a very tiny little icon right there.
Okay, let me zoom in.
It's underneath the 3.
Oh, that little thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Twin drive. What that means is when it swings, before, right after guarding happens, we reveal up to how many cards that says. All grade 3s have twin drive. So, for example, iampauly is going to swing my opponent's Vanguard to reveal the first card. And for example, it's a heal trigger. On a heal trigger, it's going to activate the trigger effects like I mentioned before. In this case being the heal, and let's say I do heal for this case. So this goes to the drop. Once I also reveal the trigger, it has a number underneath it, which is
Okay, let me
10,000.
zoom in. Where's the 10,000?
It's really hard to see. It's kind of like in the bent corner right there.
Oh, but it says minus 10,000.
It's a plus. It's kind of like cornered. It's very weird. It's hard to see, but it is plus 10,000. When it's revealed, I can choose any units and give that unit that 10,000. So I guess give it this two. I'll just place it there just for the sake of demonstration. And since this is twin drive, we do a second check.
Well, again, y'all might be cheating because he don't give a damn.
Y'all saw me put that card on top there. I needed to show y'all what a drive check is, to be fair.
So essentially, he's winning his own hand right now.
I mean, I would hope I'm winning.
Yeah, me too, actually.
And once cards have been revealed, they go to your hand. If it was a damage check, it would go here. But since
And then
it's
you
not-
wouldn't be able to use that ever again, right? Not for this hand.
Not for this current thing, since
Yeah.
I would be lower than my opponent. And that's basically it.
Yay! Okay, so why don't you have a Twitch?
Me? I don't know. I just don't stream. It's not my kind
You
of thing.
should stream. I feel like you should stream. I feel like you could do like a iampauly battle, and then like just film, like just set up a tripod and like let people watch. Like look at your fucking layout. Like you have a whole like. What is this, a mouse pad? This is one of the sickest mouse pads I've ever seen in my life.
It's basically a mouse pad.
Hands down. Yeah.
I have a second one.
Do you?
have a
Look, you
second.
got a second one, bro. Look at this.
This one's funny.
Oh, that's classic. No, he got a Sonic and what's who?
Shadow.
Shadow, that's his name. He got a Sonic and Shadow mouse pad, bro. And he got two of the yes. No, that's badass. Can you?
I-
Oh, wait. Can that be? I'm gonna take a still of that.
Yes.
Yes.
Accessories are very important to me. Making sure all of my shit stays clean.
Yeah, basically. And then so he has the Shadow and Sonic, and then who's this? Where is this from again? This one?
She's called Naira. She's from Vanguard.
Naira from Vanguard. And then he got a case to put it in. Then y'all seen the card case too. Anyway, I gotta go. It was nice kicking it with you. I can't wait. If you had a stream, what would your stream name be?
I don't know. That's not something I really ever really considered, to be honest. I would just make up random things. That's like good.
Matt of the Vanguards. No, indulge me for like 2 seconds.
I'm gonna put this stuff up.
Bye. Okay. And that's where you get to see stuff like that happen all the time. You already know me. This is our gaming room again, because I like to add all that stuff up in here. Cause y'all know. Bro, this is a whole streaming room. Like, Carson, you ain't got nothing on this. And then we want you here. So, talk to you later. I love you so much.